Here's an example of a linked graphic organizer where this first page of the organizer is actually kind of like a table of contents right here. So you would have your main topic in here, and then it branches out to categories and then into subcategories. Now if I click on a category, I can see that this one is linked to slide 7. And if I click here, slide 10, 9, and 8. And if I click on that slide 8, it brings me there automatically. I've also made this little arrow right here, which takes me back to the home page, which in this case is the first slide, so that I can easily get back right here. Another example that you might use something like this for is if I wanted to do something like a timeline. So I can choose some pre-made diagrams and whatnot. They have some timelines here. I could also make my own, but I'm going to choose this one right here. And before I do this, I don't have the link option if I have all of these things kind of grouped together. So I do need to ungroup them. And because I don't want these little details right here, maybe I want that to be on my my actual slide. I'm just going to delete these text boxes right here. So we'll ungroup. I'm going to ungroup this one as well. We'll delete this text box and that box as well. So now I'm just left with this title, and maybe this is like birth, and we'll say marriage, children, and maybe death. We'll just say that, and we'll fill in those later. But if I click on this text box, I'm on the outer portion of the text box. If I right click, I now have the option to link, which is Command K or Control K. Oops. Now I could type in a link right here, like a web address or anything like that, or I can go to slides in this presentation. So I might have slide 3 dedicated to the birth, so that if I wanted to go see more information about this person's birth, I could click slide 3. Maybe there's some images there, so there's some more text information, and maybe some links there to additional information. So I could click that, and it would take me to slide 3. So that's a way that you could use it in a timeline as well. Another option is something like a choose your own adventure story, where maybe you have some text right here where it shares kind of the story, and then this person's given 2 choices, maybe a choice over here and a choice over here, and depending on what they choose, it takes them to another slide which has a certain element of the story, and then the student or the viewer ends up getting to a different outcome depending on the path that they chose. So that's ways that you can link different things. So it's a matter of selecting what you want to link, choosing the link option right here, and then figuring out which slide you want it to link to.